Scout requirement 2 is after attending at least one Scout troop meeting, do the following. So 2A, describe how the Scouts and the troop provide leadership. If you noticed when you visited a troop meeting, most troops are divided up by patrols, and you have a patrol leader and an assistant patrol leader. And then in addition to that, you have a senior patrol leader and generally at least one assistant senior patrol leader that helps direct the flow of the whole troop meeting. The other leadership positions could be scribe, librarian, historian, bugler, and there's several more, and I suggest that you look through your book and look and see how they each affect the troop and how the troop functions. Requirement 2B says describe the 4 steps of Scout advancement. And those 4 steps are: a Scout learns, a Scout is tested, a Scout is reviewed, and a Scout is recognized. To break that down a little further, in the Scout learns part, a Scout learns by doing. As he learns, he grows in his ability to do his part as a member of the patrol and the troop. As he develops skills and knowledge, he is asked to teach others, and this way begins to develop leadership. A Scout is tested. A Scout may be tested on rank requirements by his patrol leader, Scoutmaster, Assistant Scoutmaster, troop committee, and other members of the troop. The Scoutmaster maintains a list of those qualified to give tests and pass candidates. The Scout's Merit Badge Counselor teaches and tests on the requirements of the Merit Badge. When a Scout is reviewed, after a Scout has completed all the requirements for a rank, he has a board of review. For Tenderfoot, Second Class, First Class, Star, Life, and Eagle, the review is conducted by members of the troop committee. The Eagle Scout Board of Review is conducted in accordance with local council procedures. And then a Scout is recognized. When the Board of Review has certified a boy's advancement, he describes or deserves to be recognized as soon as possible. This should be done in a ceremony at the troop meeting. Their certificate of the next rank may be presented later at a formal court of honor. Okay, requirement 2C says to describe what the Scouts BSA ranks are and how they are earned. So the ranks are Scout, which we are working on right now, Tenderfoot, Second Class, First Class, Star, Life, and Eagle. You'll follow the process for each one of these ranks pretty much like we're doing today. Now the requirements may be worked on in any order, but the ranks must be completed in sequence. So you can actually, if you're studying knots, for example, you could do the Scout level knots and the Tenderfoot level knots at the same time. But you must finish Scout rank before you can be awarded the Tenderfoot rank. Requirement 2D says describe what merit badges are and how they are earned. Merit badges are awards earned by members of the Scouts BSA based on activities within the area of study by completing a list of requirements. The purpose of the Merit Badge program is to allow Scouts to examine subjects to determine if they would like to further pursue them as a career or vocation. Originally, the program also introduced Scouts to the life skills of contacting an adult they hadn't met before and arranging a meeting and then demonstrating their skills similar to the job or college interview. Increasingly though, merit badges are earned in class settings, at troop meetings, and summer camp. Each merit badge has a pamphlet that contains the requirements and some basic information for completing that badge. And Scouts must meet with their Scoutmaster to receive a blue card in order to begin working on the merit badge. Once the requirements are complete, the Scout meets with the counselor to demonstrate that the Scout has completed the requirements. The counselor then signs off on each requirement. After completing the merit badge, the Scout can then receive the merit badge patch. The way I like to look at them, they really fall into one of three categories. It's either life skills, hobbies, or careers.